Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Guys, time of the Bries. It's Thursday. You already know we got Thursday night football. Welcome back. The Bries is here. I'm ready to make my picks for week 4 already, guys. Week 4 of the NFL season officially starts tonight. We got Thursday night football. We got the Detroit Lions going up against the Green Bay Packers. So NFC North matchup should be a really interesting one. Both are coming off big wins. A very dominant win by the Detroit Lions. That defense looked amazing. They got to keep it up, though, on a short week against the Green Bay Packers. They were down, I think, like 17-0 against the Saints last week. They came back, won that game at home at Lambeau Field. So this one's going to be a good one tonight. Like I said, NFC North matchup. Both are fighting for first place right now. So this is going to be a very interesting football game tonight. So yeah, get your fantasy football lineups ready to go. Play some bets. We got Thursday night football to kick off week 4. So yeah, welcome back to the show. The Brise is here. Another Thursday, guys. So yeah, almost the weekend, almost the end of September already. You know, we're headed in October. It's getting a little cooler here in Michigan, and then we're right in the heart of football season. So it'll be October, obviously, next week. Another episode out, obviously, and then obviously more football to discuss. But yeah, man, time flying by. Like I said, we're already in week 4 of the NFL season. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. We got football to talk about, obviously. So let's get right into it, man. We got Thursday night football, as I mentioned. We got the Detroit Lions going up against the Green Bay Packers. This is an interesting one. Playing at Green Bay, so obviously towards the end of the year, they're coming to Ford Field. Usually they flip-flop between that. But yeah, it's probably going to be cold there tonight. 8:15 p.m. on Amazon Prime Video. They carry all the Thursday night football action, so you can hear Al Michaels and Kurt Herbstreit making the calls for that game. Yeah, NFC North matchup. Like I said, Detroit looked really good. Like I said, that defense looked absolutely phenomenal. Brian Branch, he's a stud. He might be the steal of the draft, in all honesty. I mean, the guy balls out. I mean, that hit he put on Bijan Robinson, that was a beautiful hit. Obviously, it was, called for a penalty, unnecessary roughness. You can't hit no more. It sucks. It is what it is. It's football, damn it. It's a contact sport. I mean, give me a fucking break, right? But, yeah, you got to protect the player. It is what it is. It's 2023. This is the NFL now. But either way, it was a great hit by Brian Branch. And like I said, he might be the steal of the draft. That was absolutely phenomenal. I think we got that pick from Green Bay, so... Yeah, thank you, Green Bay. Yeah, we were liking Brian Branch right now. He is an absolute stud, and he proved that he had a hell of a game last week. Last week against the Falcons, and that was a big win for us. Like I said on this podcast last week, we needed that big win against the Falcons at home. So now we go on the road, short week, facing the division rival, the Green Bay Packers. They're looking pretty decent, even without Aaron Jones. He might be playing tonight, though, so that definitely changes the whole offensive scheme, the offensive strategy for the Green Bay Packers. But who knows? Who knows if he's going to play or not? But yeah, either or, it's going to be a interesting matchup. Like I said, place your bets for this one. If I was a betting man, I would pick the Detroit Lions. So there you have it. The Bry's already exposed this pick to start off week 4. So in tonight's matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers, the battle of the NFC North, week 4, I got the Detroit Lions beating the Green Bay Packers on the road. This one's going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to be like a 21-17 affair. That'll be my final score for that one. So yeah, locking in, final answer, Detroit. The Lions beat the Packers tonight. And that's how the Bryce starts his picks for week 4. So yeah, you got that one. Tonight, 8:15, Amazon Prime Video. Get your fantasy football lineups all set, ready to go, and play some bets for that one. So yeah, that's going to be a good one. Nice division matchup there. And then Sunday, October 1st, first day of October. So we got a whole lineup of football games, obviously. So we got the Atlanta Falcons at Jacksonville. They're playing in London, so get up early, get your lineups ready for that one. Play some bets, 9:30 a.m. So they're going to play at Wembley Stadium in London. Obviously, this has been a trend for the past few years for the NFL, trying to get the European influence over there for professional football. Obviously, they got their football, soccer, we call it here, but they call it football over there, obviously. So, yeah, another interesting matchup, both coming off of losses. Jacksonville got their ass beat by the Texans, and then the Atlanta Falcons really got shut out. Only scored 6 points against the Detroit Lions last week. So both are due for a win. So in this one, I like Jacksonville. The owner has a lot of ties in London for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The owner does. for that team. So I think they bounce back after getting demolished really by the Houston Texans, and I think Trevor Lawrence has a big game. So Jacksonville wins that one against Atlanta. So you got that. Miami at Buffalo. This is going to be an interesting one. Division game. Both coming off of big wins, especially in the Miami Dolphins. Jesus Christ, they just put up 70 points, guys, against the Denver Broncos. That is fucking unbelievable. Crazy, man. Crazy. But that offense looks scary. But on the road at Buffalo, tough place to play. I still like Miami right now as of week 4. They do have the best offense, in my opinion, in the NFL right now. I think they keep that train rolling, playing a division rival in Buffalo. Going to be an interesting one, too. 2 young quarterbacks, Tua Tagovailoa going up against Josh Allen. 2 primary receivers, Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, going at it as well. I have both in each of my leagues. So it's going to be a very interesting week for the Brides for fantasy football. So, yeah, this one I got Miami over Buffalo. But that's going to be a good one. Hopefully they have it broadcast here in Michigan. So I'll definitely be watching that one. They should have it broadcast because that is a big game. But I like Miami winning that one. That offense is sick right now, and they're just putting up crazy points. It's stupid. So Miami wins that one. Denver at Chicago. Both are 0-3. Both are looking like absolute shit. Chicago's playing at home. I just don't know, man. You know, both these teams are just rough right now. I mean, I guess I'll go with the better quarterback in this situation is Russell Wilson. So I will pick Denver to win on the road against Chicago. So I got the Broncos winning that one. You got Baltimore at Cleveland, another division matchup. Baltimore lost last second field goal to the Colts last week. I think the Browns won last week as well. They won last week. Baltimore lost. Cleveland won. I got Cleveland at home beating the Baltimore Ravens. So there you go. There's like my upset for the week. But another division matchup there. You got Cincinnati at Tennessee. Cincinnati looked good finally. You know, they've been struggling first few weeks. But Monday Night Football against the Rams, they looked really good at home. But they're on the road against Tennessee. Man, Derrick Henry has to get going. You know, he's in one of my fantasy leagues. I think he's in the Brides League, the Guys Time of the Brides League, if I'm not mistaken. But he needs to get going. If he gets going, Tennessee has a chance to win this one. But I don't think that's going to happen. Cincinnati takes this one. So I got the Bengals beating the Titans in that matchup. You got the Los Angeles Rams going up against the Colts. I like the Colts in this one at home. The Rams are just, I don't know, struggling a little bit. They didn't look too good this past Monday night. I think the Colts at home gets the win. So the Colts beating the Rams. That's the Brides' pick for that game. You got Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Another division game. I think the Saints are pissed off that they gave up that lead against Green Bay last week. They're playing at home. Division matchup. This one's usually a high-scoring affair. I like the New Orleans Saints winning this one. Possibly without Derek Carr. They might go to Jameis Winston, who used to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He got drafted by the Buccaneers so many years ago. I think he was actually the first overall pick, if I'm not mistaken, by Tampa Bay. So facing his old team, possibly, if Derek Carr can't go, I got the Saints winning this one against the Buccaneers. And then you got the Commanders going up against the Eagles at home. I like the Eagles at home, even though they're struggling a little bit, even though they're 3-0. But I mean, yeah, there's times where on offense, man, they can't get shit going, and then that defense looking kind of shaky a little bit. But I think they get their shit together this Sunday against Washington. So I got Philadelphia at home beating the Washington Commanders. You got the Minnesota Vikings at Carolina. Man, Minnesota has to get something figured out, man. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. And then Carolina losing that heartbreaker last week on the road against Seattle. I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's a tough one. I want to pick Carolina at home, but I just don't have any confidence in Andy Dalton. I really don't. Kirk Cousins, I mean, obviously I have him too in my fantasy football league, so I have to pick them, right? Oh, man. Yeah, I'll pick the Vikings on the road. Not really confident with that one, but I will pick the Vikings to win that one against the Panthers. So you got that. You got Pittsburgh at Houston. Houston coming off a big win. I don't think I have repeat success. Pittsburgh's looking really good. They looked really good against the Raiders this past Sunday night. That defense is sick. You know, T.J. Watt, when he's in the game, he's a difference maker, and I think they continue that success this Sunday. So Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Houston Texans in that one. You got the Vegas Raiders against the Chargers. I like the Chargers in this one at home. Hopefully Austin Eckler is able to play. He hasn't played in a couple weeks. He has a high ankle sprain, they're telling us. I saw that on the fantasy football app. So hopefully he goes. But I think at home the Chargers beat the Raiders. Raiders, man, I don't know. I feel bad for Davante Adams because I have him in one of my leagues. And, just not getting the job done. He had a hell of a game, though. Hopefully he has repeat success. In terms of fantasy, though, I already picked the Chargers to win against the Raiders. I like both teams. Davante Adams, he's my guy. I've had him the past few years in fantasy. Like I said, hopefully he has a good game, but I got the Chargers winning this one. So, Chargers beating the Raiders there. You got the New England Patriots at Dallas. Dallas, man, they lost to the Cardinals on the road. Pretty embarrassing. They didn't look too good. But they're playing at home against New England Patriots. Patriots beat the Jets in a very close matchup. I think the New England Patriots beat the Cowboys. So sorry, Crazy Chris. First time this season, I haven't picked the Cowboys to win. See, they lose last week, and I don't pick them this week. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass, and hopefully the Patriots win. So sorry, Crazy Chris, but I got the Patriots beating the Cowboys on the road for that game. You got Arizona at San Francisco, division matchup. This is usually a close one. Don't sleep on Arizona, especially in these division games. Got a lot of them this week. You gotta love week 4, right? But I like San Francisco at home. I mean, that offense is looking great. That defense is looking pretty good. Getting Christian McCaffrey the ball. And Brock Purdy looking pretty good. Don't sleep on him. So, yeah, the 49ers win that one against the Cardinals. And then the Sunday night football game for week 4, you got Kansas City at New York Jets. Obviously, this would have been a lot different if it was Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes, but obviously Aaron Rodgers is done for the season. Torn Achilles, you got Zach Wilson, who I have no confidence in, going up against Patrick Mahomes. And, the big story now with the Chiefs is that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are together. I mean, they showed her more than they showed him, for Christ's sake. So that's the big news now. Not football related. No, 2 celebrities going out. A singer and a football player, the best tight end in the league. Oh my goodness, But so yeah, we'll probably get more coverage on that this Sunday night. I'm sure Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth will give their 2 cents in it because they have to, right? So hopefully that doesn't distract from the game. But I got Kansas City winning that one on the road against the New York Jets. And then the Monday Night Football game, only 1 this week, not 2 like we had the past couple weeks. We only have 1. Monday Night Football game, October 2nd, 2023. We got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the New York Giants on the road. I like Seattle winning this one. Geno Smith has another good game. And that defense, and hopefully DK Metcalf comes up big because, once again, I have him in one of my leagues. So, and then the defense, I think, will destroy New York Giants offense because they can't do anything on offense. I feel bad for Daniel Jones because he's a good athlete, but he just can't get anything going. He has no offensive line, no players. I mean, Saquon Barkley, that's it. And he hasn't really done much. So I got Seattle winning Monday night against the New York Giants. So with that, those are the picks for Guys Time for the Brides. The Brides' picks for week 4. Let me know how I did. Let me know if I'm crazy or not already, week 4. I mean, we're getting there. But yeah, football on tonight. Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, NFC North matchup, rivalry game. Place your bets, 8:15 on Amazon Prime Video. Check it out. The Brides is going to be all over that shit. He's going to be all over that game. And hopefully it's a good one. Like I said, go Lions, get that victory. And on a short week, get the job done. Get that division win, your first division win. For the season. So yeah, you got that. Now we gotta hop over to college. And in my opinion, it's better than the NFL. So don't give me shit about that. But it's more exciting. I mean, did you guys see that Notre Dame Ohio State game? I watched most of it. I just saw the highlights of the last 9-10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Man, Notre Dame blew that game. They had a 4th and long that Ohio State converted on, and this is all on the same drive. A 3rd and long that Ohio State converted on. I mean, that defense just blew, man. I mean, they just gave up. Couldn't stop Ohio State's offense, and Ohio State ran the ball in. Game winner. Great game, though. I mean, like I said, I think everyone knew it was going to be a big game. But yeah, and it knocked, as a result of that loss for Notre Dame, it knocked them down to 11th this week. And this is the college football rankings, AP Top 25, Associate Press, Top 25. They've been around for a long time, ever since I was a little kid, and probably before I was born. So yeah, they have Georgia at number 1, obviously to Michigan. And a lot of people are criticizing that. And you know what? I'm not going to complain, because who has Michigan really played, right? I'm all for that. First 4 games were at home against really nobody teams. You got these pancake schedules. It's bullshit. I mean, I'm all for Michigan playing a big game or big school early on in the season to test them a little bit. We saw this a couple years ago with Michigan State when they traveled to Oregon. I think it was the second game of the season, and got tested there. I think they ended up getting their asses kicked. But hey, dude, you took on that challenge, and it is what it is. But yeah, I think Michigan, if anything, they should be ranked 3rd. And this is coming from a Michigan fan. I'm not really a big fan of their schedule, but hey, it is what it is. I don't make the schedules. As long as they keep winning, as long as they beat Penn State on the road, they beat Michigan State on the road, and they beat Ohio State at home, I'm a happy guy. So, but yeah, for Michigan, I don't know. Like I said, not a pancake schedule. I get it. It's Michigan, big name. They're undefeated so far this season. They got Nebraska this Saturday on the road, so that's going to be interesting, I think. The first road game for Michigan, so they got to get their asses ready for that. They better stay focused and not let all this bullshit rankings screw them up. So, yeah, you got Michigan there, and then Texas at 3. I think people are saying Texas should be number 1. But yeah, they are looking really good. A few weeks ago, they beat Alabama. I was the happiest person alive when that happened. So, yeah, Texas looking really good right now. They're 3, and then 4 is Ohio State. So Ohio State obviously staying in the top 4 after their big win against Notre Dame on the road too. So good for them. And then you have that's your top 4 right now. So, and then Florida State's number 5. They've been really shaky the past couple weeks. So almost lost to Clemson last week, and then they almost lost to Boston College a couple weeks ago. So you have that. You have Penn State at 6, Washington at 7, USC at 8. Oregon at 9, and then Utah at 10, and then, like I said, Notre Dame's at 11, and then 12 for Alabama. When's the last time we saw double-digit rankings for Alabama? I know, right? Crazy. College football's changing, man. It's not the one-man show anymore. So I want to take a look at Texas. I forget who they played last week. I know a couple weeks ago they played Alabama and they won. Fuck, man, I was so happy. I was so happy when that happened. I think everyone else was happy too. So yeah, Baylor. So they took care of business, 38-6. Yeah, I knew it was a Texas team. And then Wyoming, he took care of business. And then week before that, beat Alabama at Alabama. So that big win for Texas. So yeah, they got Kansas. Yeah, another like pancake game. But then a couple weeks from now, we got Oklahoma. So is it the Rifle River battle or the Red River battle? I know it's a rivalry game. It's one of those. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, they got Oklahoma in a couple weeks. Rivalry game. That's going to be really interesting at home too. So you got that. And yeah, so Texas, man, in the top 3, in the top 4. First time in, I think, like 2009. And that's when Mac Brown was running the show. He's with North Carolina now. But man, so many years ago, dude. I was a teenager when they were a top 5 team. And then obviously Michigan, yeah, you got East Carolina, UNLV. I went to that game. Good experience there. Bowling Green, Rutgers. So yeah, pancake schedule, kind of bullshit, but that's college sports for you. So yeah, they're at Nebraska this weekend, 3:30 p.m. on Fox. So they got to get their shit together, and they got to win that one. No doubt about it. And then the following week, they got Minnesota, so the Little Brown Jug making its return to this rivalry between Minnesota and Michigan. They're playing at Minnesota, so another road game. And obviously you got Indiana at home, at Michigan State, home at Purdue, or at home with Purdue, at Penn State. That's going to be a really tough one. At Maryland, Maryland, no slouch. They just got done destroying Michigan State. Sorry, Sparty. And then obviously we finished off the season as always against Ohio State at home this time. So they definitely have to win that one. But yeah, at Nebraska this weekend for Michigan. So place your bets for that one. Place your bets for a lot of these games, man. So yeah, Georgia. See who they play. They probably play nobody, but yeah, college football, man. You gotta love it. I was going to say, here we go. We got Georgia here. See what we got going on. Yeah, Georgia, obviously defending national champions. They play at Auburn. Oh, so SEC matchup. And then, yeah, next few games are SEC matchups. Vanderbilt, Florida, Missouri. So, yeah, at Auburn. So that's going to be an interesting one there. And then see who Ohio State plays. And then I think the biggest game this week, it's been advertised a lot, is Colorado versus USC. USC is going to beat the shit out of them. I'm already locking my pick for that one. I mean, good for Colorado for at least doing their best to be a big time name, big time program, but. Yeah, you're going up against the big dogs now, so yeah, you got that. So Ohio State's got Maryland, by the way, so that should be an easy win for the Buckeyes, but you never know. Hopefully they lose, but they probably win. They'll take care of business. So yeah, that's your top four. How you guys think about the rankings? Like I said, as a Michigan fan, man, I don't like that 2 spot for Michigan. I don't know. They really haven't played anyone. That's just me. So yeah, Georgia 1, Michigan 2, Texas 3, Ohio State 4, and this is all according to AP Top 25. So. Let it be known. I mean, how you guys feel about the rankings so far? Heading to week 5, I do believe, of college football. So, yeah, keep that train rolling, man. You got to love football. So, yeah, we got a couple games on tonight. So, watch those. And then a couple games on tomorrow. So, Utah going up against Oregon State tomorrow night, 9 p.m. So, watch that one. And obviously, Saturday is where we got all of our games. We got Penn State at Northwestern, so Penn State should take care of business there. And then USC at Colorado. So Colorado playing at home, but USC, man, they're putting up big numbers. Caleb Williams looking really good. USC looking like themselves, from way back in the day when Pete Carroll was running the show. Back to that top-tier program, it seems like. So, yeah, USC, like I mentioned earlier, will take care of business against Colorado this Saturday. So you got that, Florida at Kentucky. So you got SEC matchup there. Who else we got? Georgia at Auburn, another SEC matchup. That's going to be an interesting one, or should be. Hopefully Auburn shows up for that game. Michigan at Nebraska, Michigan's first home game of the season. You got that. Kansas at Texas. So Big 12 matchup there. Texas should take care of business with that one. Missouri at Vanderbilt. You got LSU at Ole Miss. You got Oregon at Stanford, so Pac-12 matchup there. Iowa State at Oklahoma. You got Notre Dame at Duke. Looks like it's going to be the Saturday night game on ABC, 7:30 p.m. So Notre Dame has a chance to bounce back after that heartbreaking loss last weekend against the Buckeyes. You got South Carolina at Tennessee. You got Michigan State at Iowa. Big Ten matchup there. So, yeah, Michigan State officially got rid of Mel Tucker yesterday. So, yeah, they're kind of in a frenzy right now. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alabama at Mississippi State. Washington at Arizona. And then, who did I say? Ohio State. Where's Ohio State at? Did I miss Ohio State? Or, hold on, are they on Ohio State on a bye week this week? Yeah, I'm surprised I missed Ohio State. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, USC and Colorado. Yeah, I think Ohio State might be on a bye week this week. Well, that's weird. Bit kind of early, I would think. But yeah, here let's double check real quick. Yeah, Ohio State football schedule. See what we got going on here. But yeah, I was going to say another good week of college football. Yeah, I was going to say, I guess they have a bye week this week. So yeah, look at that. Big win against Notre Dame on the road and got a bye week because the following week they got Maryland, as I mentioned earlier. So, well, there you go. No Ohio State football this weekend. But yeah, all these other games, though, really exciting, I think. So place your bets, watch some college football. It's going to be another great weekend of college football. So yeah, go blue. And yep, USC is going to take care of Colorado. That's my pick. So we got that, and then we're going to end today's episode with a little bit of basketball. Whoa, holy shit, right? When's the last time we talked about basketball on this podcast? So Obviously, yesterday, Damian Lillard got traded to the Bucks. The Portland Trailblazers got rid of him. He's playing with the Milwaukee Bucks now, so him and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I know I butchered the hell out of that name, but yeah, two big stars teaming together. That's crazy. That is some crazy shit. And then yeah, the Phoenix Suns were involved in this deal as well as a three-team deal, and this is all on ESPN.com. I'm getting this from. So Portland receives Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, and then Kamara. Tumani Kamara. And then Milwaukee's 2029 unprotected first-round draft pick and unprotected Milwaukee swap rights in 2028 and 2030. So a lot of shit went down in the NBA yesterday. But yeah, the main point is that the Portland Trailblazers traded their star player, Damian Lillard. He's with the Milwaukee Bucks now, teaming up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's going to be a scary lineup there. So yeah, the NBA a couple weeks away from opening night. That's going to be really interesting. So yeah, here we go. The NBA, when's the last time we talked about it, right? But yeah, big news coming out from Portland, trading their star player, Damian Lillard. He's joined on Giannis Antetokounmpo, playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. If they weren't good already, they're a lot better now. So yeah, we got that. And that's it, guys. That's the episode today for Guys Time with the Bryce. So thank you, as always, for joining me on the podcast. Got my t-shirt on today. If you guys want one, seriously, reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, at Guys Time with the Bryce. That's my username for Instagram. At my personal page, at Zach Bryce. Look me up on Facebook. If you want a t-shirt, I have a few left. So let me know. I will post something about how much they are, what size I got, and what color I got. Because as I mentioned numerous times, I got black and yellow. I think I got a handful of smalls, a few mediums, a few larges, and running low on extra larges, and maybe a handful of 2XLs. And that's really it. So if you guys want a t-shirt, let me know, and I will get that taken care of for you. And then yeah, this weekend, watch some football, wear your jerseys, play some bets, get your fantasy football lineups ready to go, and then watch tonight's football matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be a good one. Go Lions, get that victory, take care of business. Brian Branch, I want to see a big hit out of you again because you're the fucking man. So, and with that, guys, we are all done. We are all done for today. So thank you for joining me. The Bryce is out. You take care. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe and watch some football. All right, peace out, guys. Have a good one.